Hello, good morning. It's 9:45. I'm TK, and this is Coach on the Rocks. Welcome back after the weekend break. Hopefully, you had a wonderful time, and I did not turn off some of the notifications I should have, as you can clearly hear. But that's quite okay, I guess. It's Monday, so I'm sure we're all getting quite a few notifications. So, what I wanted to talk about today is peer leadership or leading your teammates. There's a great article by Tom Brady. I've linked him into this stream's description. He's an NFL superstar that transitioned into an entrepreneur and a successful investor. It's great to see many sports people actually doing that. And, you would think, well, how the hell the sports is developing the necessary knowledge and skills to succeed in business, because so many do. And the truth of it is that it develops great habits and the ability to consistently work, reflect, improve. So it is definitely a breeding ground for hard and talented workers. Not to mention that, obviously, if you rise through the ranks of sport, uh, you are it selects the people that can do that. So no wonder it happens. But Tom Brady's in his reflections on the leadership when he was like a quarterback in one of the NFL teams. I will not quote which one it is because I'm not an expert, but people tell me once talked to a expert or a fan of American football, and they said a quarterback is an important player because they actually have to quickly think on their feet and decide what strategy the team uses on a given play. All right, so they have to they get the ball and they just have to look. I don't know how it works, but so I'm not pretending I do, but they are the leaders on the field, although not always the leaders that are formal. And I think in his article he explains his leadership style, the way he led as a peer to his own teammates. And I think it really rings true for me personally, and I think it will ring true for you. And also, if you are in the people team, in the HR team, you will possibly see people like that can lead in this way, and maybe you'll even encourage this style of leadership. And I remember my own situations when I was quite young, and I had to pick up the mantle of leadership for the first time in a professional setting. And yeah, I remember doing it on my first day, my first job. Maybe it was natural to me, but later on, I had to possibly do it in a more formal manner. And I was really afraid of stepping up, or really afraid of like, why should I claim it? Why should I be the one that steps up as a peer to actually lead? So I thought, maybe I can just do a rotational based leadership. So I lead it, then the other person leads it, and so on. And my boss told me that, yeah, you'll be the lead one. So he absolved me of this responsibility of picking it up myself. Maybe it's a good thing that they did. Maybe at this particular time of my life, I needed that. And I was lucky that I received it. Maybe I wasn't necessarily appreciating it, even though it felt like a simple thing. And yeah, possibly I was, more cut out to be a leader than the other possible person. Does it matter? What matters is at the right time in your life, something might happen. And I think the step from a peer to a peer leader is an important one for any of leaders. If you are a leader, you probably remember this moment. If you are in the people team and you have care for a lot of people in your organization, you probably want to think about how do you make sure that this moment for these people is the moment they will remember as a good experience, and it will shape them to be the great leaders your organization needs. It's not an easy thing to do. And possibly this is something that I might want to talk about in the next episode of Coach on the Rocks. So send me a message, drop a comment if this is something you want me to talk about, because I've got much more to say. And as always, I don't want to make this too long, because Monday morning, right? I'm sure there's plenty of emails, tickets, messages waiting for you, and notifications. as they are for me. So until then, I'll see you tomorrow for the next episode of Coach on the Rocks. Bye bye.